I think brain rots are unironically saving and killing us. Hold on. Let me just yo.
Oh my god.
Alright, so this is where the hear me out comes in. When I say brain rots or quote unquote saving us, I mean it in the sense of brain rots are unironically bringing random people that would normally hate each other together. Like, I've seen people that I actually like watched beef with each other IRL just come together and laugh over something that shouldn't even exist. It's beautiful, right? Steal a brain rot, unironically an infinite money glitch. There are plenty of people who take that game abnormally seriously. And the fact that there are bootlegs just sitting around on the internet that you could play in school is crazy. The influence that Steal a Brain Rot unironically has is insane. Like, wow. Another reason why I'd say the brain rots, this generation is saving us, is because for whatever reason, some people are making odd ass remixes. The music that I'm hearing is either really bad, or I can actually see myself not getting mad listening to it. Now, I would play it, but it's come to my attention that some brain rot have other meanings. On top of that, they aren't really the smartest options, because again, I'd have to like record the audio, save that audio to my phone, then paste it to the video, and it's just a whole lot of, I don't feel like putting a doodle buns ass song on my phone. No, I don't even know where the brain rots came from. Like, we gotta understand, these they are quite literally in quote unquote Italian brain rots, and that they just ran with, like, people are just running with it. Absolutely insane work in my personal opinion. But now we're going on to the why brain rot is killing us, because it low-key is. I'll use the term killing lightly. It's more so like, I don't know, it's just affecting us in a more negative way. Obviously, the term brain rot should be given. It is rotting the brain. Not necessarily literally, but more so it's stunting growth or any form of intelligence, or get the improvement of our intelligence. Because, bro, you got people spamming tung 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 sahur when I'm walking down the hallway, bro. Like, these are the same people who can't really get their work done because they don't really know what to do. The games that are made around the content, the phenomenon that is Steal a Brain Rot, or just brain rots in general, is crazy. And there's a Plants vs. Brain Rot game on Roblox right now, and it's blowing up type crazy. And the fact that the game was made so that it's unironically kind of fun is insane. Bro, I'm telling you, these people are making hella bread. I was watching a Fade Unchanged video, and I swear he said that the game was unironically kind of fun. I was sitting there stunned, like, no way. So I'm planning on making a video on it, on the gaming channel, you feel me? At a coffee, just you know, just go check that shit out. But anyway, brain rots are addictive in a stupid type of way, right? Because when you find something funny or a formula that works, you kind of just want to follow that formula and capitalize off it in certain ways. But eventually, we're going to reach a point where we can't capitalize off of it because it's either worn out or we can't create something new, anything creative enough to make it succeed. Brain rots are a lot more like interesting or funny to a younger audience, which leads to exploitation, etc., etc. With that in mind, we got to take into account that sometimes when these games throw some sort of currency or microtransaction, these kids are more likely to go and try to buy these things, which is obviously good for the person that owns the game or wants to make money off the game, but bad for the kid and their parents, because not everyone has the ability to afford these things. And you also got to understand that, like, when you're implementing brain rots, or at least the concept of brain rots, in all these different mediums, they're going to eventually reach a much larger audience. And it's already pretty big on its own. But when all these brain rots come out with their hidden meanings and weird pronunciations, designs, etc., they might end up reaching the wrong audience, which could end up sparking something that we more or less likely wouldn't want to happen. The term brain rot isn't always going to be applied to the Italian brain rots that Nintendo has seen. See, when I say brain rot, at this point in the video, I'm not talking about your ballerina cappuccinas and stuff. I'm talking about in general. Brain rot has some negative effects on your psyche, like memory loss, bad decision making, sleep deprivation, or rather a lack of sleep, and for some, is screen addiction. Yes, a genuine screen addiction. But can we avoid the negative effects of brain rot? Of course. All you really got to do is take time to just not be on your phone, not absorb content that could potentially rot your brain, and limiting short form content where brain rot is most predominantly found helps too. The designs and stuff that make Italian brain rot is AI, at least 99% of the time. So if you see any videos that feature AI and are more likely short form content, you're probably absorbing brain rot. Be wary of the content that you consume, the stuff that you watch, etc., etc. Just because you're more or less likely going to be watching something that could end up harming you in the future if you consume too much of it. If you ever get caught like doom scrolling and you're seeing a lot of the same thing, you might be cooked. Be careful, and as always, be safe. I'll catch y'all later. Be sure to like, maybe subscribe if you enjoy the content. Just like hearing me talk. Until next time, deuces.
Oh, hi, man. Yo, this nigga scaring me. Alright, run. Alright, build your stamina. On my count, we're dashing. Yo. Stay the fuck out my ass, okay?